Music of the Sun is the debut studio album by Barbadian recording artist Rihanna. It was released by Def Jam Recordings on August 30, 2005. Prior to signing with Def Jam, Rihanna was discovered by record producer Evan Rogers in Barbados, who helped Rihanna record demo tapes to send out to several record labels. Jay-Z, the former chief executive officer and president of Def Jam, was given Rihanna's demo by Jay Brown, his A&R at Def Jam, and invited her to audition for the label after hearing what turned out to be her first single, Pon De Replay. She auditioned for Jay-Z and L.A. Reid, the former CEO and president of record label group The Island Def Jam Music Group, and was signed on the spot to prevent her from signing with another record label. After Rihanna was signed by Jay-Z, she continued to work with Rogers and his production partner Carl Sturken, as well as other music producers such as Poke and Tone, D. Supa Dups, Chin-quee, and StarGate. Music of the Sun features vocals from Canadian rapper Kardinal Offishall, music group J Status, and Jamaican singer Vybz Kartel. Its music incorporates Caribbean music such as dancehall and reggae, as well as dance pop and R&B ballads. Music of the Sun received generally mixed reviews from music critics, who complimented its dancehall and Caribbean-inspired songs, while others criticized some of the production. The album debuted at number 10 on the United States Billboard 200 and number 6 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. The album peaked in the top 40 of album charts in Germany, New Zealand, Switzerland and the United Kingdom. It produced two singles, Pon De Replay, and If It's Lovin' That You Want, the former of which peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 1 on the US Hot Dance Club Songs chart. Music of the Sun was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, denoting shipments of over 500,000 copies. Background and development. Before signing to Def Jam Recordings, Rihanna was discovered in her home country Barbados by American record producer Evan Rogers. The two met in December 2003 through mutual friends of Rihanna's and Rogers' wife, while the couple was on vacation in Barbados, because of how Rihanna's friend had told Rogers' wife how the aspiring singer was always singing and performing. After meeting for the first time, Rogers asked Rihanna to come to his hotel room, where she performed renditions of Destiny's Child's Emotion, and Mariah Carey's Hero. Rihanna's renditions impressed Rogers, who then took her to New York, where she was accompanied by her mother to record some demo tapes which could be sent to record labels. She recorded the demo over the next year intermittently, due to Rihanna only being able to record during school holidays. At the age of 16, Rihanna was signed to Rogers and Carl Sturken's production company, Syndicated Rhythm Productions, who assigned her a lawyer and manager, before the completed demo tape were distributed to various record labels around the world in late 2004. The first to respond to the demo tape was Jay-Z, who had recently been appointed as president and CEO of Def Jam Recordings. Rihanna auditioned for him and music mogul L.A. Reid, in his office. Looking back on the audition and meeting Jay-Z, Rihanna explained in an interview how she felt before walking into the room, saying, "That's when I really got nervous. I was like, oh God, he's right there, I can't look, I can't look, I can't look." I remember being extremely quiet. I was very shy. I was cold the entire time. I had butterflies. I'm sitting across from Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z. I was starstruck. During the audition, Rihanna performed Whitney Houston's cover of For the Love of You, as well as Pon De Replay, and The Last Time, which were written and produced by Rogers and Sturken and would be included on her debut album Music of the Sun. Jay-Z was initially skeptical about signing Rihanna after he felt Pon De Replay was too big for her, saying, "When a song is that big, it's hard for a new artist to come back from. I don't sign songs, I sign artists." The audition resulted in Rihanna signing a 6-album record deal with Def Jam Recordings in February 2005, on the same day of the audition, with Jay-Z saying there's only two ways out. Out the door after you sign this deal. Or through this window. Meaning that he was not going to let her leave without signing a record deal. After signing to Def Jam Recordings, Rihanna cancelled other meetings with record labels and relocated from Barbados to New York to live with Rodgers and his wife. Rihanna explained the concept behind the title of the album to Kids World, saying that the sun is representative of her native Caribbean culture as well as herself and that the album consists of music from her heritage. Recording and composition: Rihanna worked with various producers for Music of the Sun and continued to work with Rodgers and Sturken, who had previously written and produced Pon De Replay, and The Last Time for Rihanna's demo tape. Although Rihanna stated that when she first heard Pon De Replay, she did not want to record it, expressing that she felt the song was sing-songy, but grew to like the song at the end of the recording process. In an interview with Kids World, Rihanna explained how the pair helped her develop her songwriting abilities, saying Rodgers and Sturken, who had worked with recording artists including Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera and Kelly Clarkson. Music of the Sun is a Caribbean-influenced, urban dance pop album. Its dance pop songs are complemented by conventional R&B ballads. The lead single Pon De Replay was written by Rodgers, Sturken and Vader Nobles, and was produced by the first two. Pon De Replay is a simple dance pop song with dancehall beats and reggae vocal cadence. Lyrically, the song is about asking the DJ to play the protagonist's favorite song, as well as the fulfillment of dancing in a club. The Last Time, written and produced by Rodgers and Sturken, is an acoustic guitar-driven ballad, while Now That I Know is a stripped-down string-driven song. In addition to working with Rodgers and Sturken for the majority of the album, Rihanna worked with production teams Pocum Tone of Trackmasters and StarGate. The former wrote and produced the second single released from the album, If It's Lovin' That You Want, which Rihanna described as a fun song. An R&B song, If It's Lovin' That You Want is a song about a girl telling a boy that he should make her his girl, because she has what the boy wants. A remix of the song entitled If It's Lovin' That You Want Euro Part 2, which features rap vocals by Corey Gunz, was included as a bonus track on Rihanna's sophomore album, A Girl Like Me. Alongside Rodgers and Sturken, StarGate co-wrote and co-produced Let Me, which appears as the ninth song on the album. Music of the Sun contains a cover of Jamaican singer Dawn Penn Euro's You Don't Love Me, and features dancehall recording artist Vybz Kartel. Critical reception. Music of the Sun received generally mixed reviews from music critics. Keller Fassini of The New York Times viewed that the album's combination of dancehall and pop resulted in Pon De Replay being one of the summer's biggest and most seductive club tracks, but felt that Rihanna sounds stranded without a beat to sing along to. Barry Walters of Rolling Stone found it lacking in replay value, ingenuity, and rhythm of the single, with generic vocal hiccups and frills of US R&B inflecting upon her Caribbean charm. Sal Cinquemani of Slant magazine called the album a glut of teen R&B chooses, and described the lead single Pon De Replay as a dancehall pop mixture that owes plenty of its sweat and shimmy to Beyoncé copyright Knowles Baby Boy. Evan Serpic of Entertainment Weekly wrote that Rihanna's vibrant vocals lift tracks like That La 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 and Let Me, but this bland dancehall R&B debut is filled with chintzy production and maudlin arrangements that block out the music of the Sun. Robert Christgau of The Village Voice rated the album a dud, indicating a bad record whose details rarely merit further thought. In a positive review, Jason Birchmeier of AllMusic commented that the album presents Rihanna as winsome rather than a wannabe, as well as how she managed to set herself apart from other urban dance pop artists such as Ashanti, Beyoncé Copyright, and Ciara. Birchmeier further stated that Music of the Sun descends into faceless slow jams after a while, overall consistency not being among its attributes, but thankfully it picks up the pace toward the end. The result is one of the more engaging urban dance pop albums of the year. Chantal Janower of the Jamaica Observer complimented the dancehall and hip-hop composition on several of the songs, including Pon De Replay, Rush, Let Me, Music of the Sun, and That La La La, writing that they make the listener feel happy and carefree. Commercial performance. In the United States, Music of the Sun debuted and peaked at number 10 on the Billboard 200 album chart in the chart issue dated September 17, 2005. The album spent a total of 35 weeks on the chart. Music of the Sun debuted on the U.S. Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart at number 6 in the same chart issue, and spent a total of 44 weeks on the chart. After 5 months of release, the album was certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America on January 1, 2006, denoting shipments of over 500,000 copies. As of November 2013, the album has sold 609,000 copies in the United States. In Canada, Music of the Sun debuted and peaked at number 7 on the Canadian Albums Chart in the chart issue September 17, 2005, but dropped out of the top 10 the following week. After 4 months of release, the album was certified platinum by Music Canada for shipments of over 100,000 copies. Outside of the United States and Canada, Music of the Sun failed to achieve a comparable level of chart success. In the United Kingdom, the album debuted and peaked at number 35 on the UK Albums Chart in the chart issue October 10, 2005. In its second week charting, Music of the Sun fell by 3 positions to number 38, and dropped out of the official UK Top 40 the following week. On May 12, 2006, the album was certified gold by the British phonographic industry, denoting shipments of over 100,000 copies. Elsewhere in Europe, the album debuted on the Swiss Albums Chart at number 46 in the chart issue September 11, 2005, and peaked at number 38 4 weeks later. In Austria, Music of the Sun debuted on the Austrian Albums Chart at number 61 in the chart issue September 18, 2005, and peaked at number 45 the following week. The album debuted and peaked at number 93 on the French Albums Chart in the chart issue September 24, 2005. In the Netherlands, Music of the Sun debuted and peaked at number 98 on the Dutch Albums Chart in the chart issue April 29, 2006, and spent 1 week on the chart. In New Zealand, the album debuted on the New Zealand Albums Chart at number 40 in the chart issue September 26, 2005. Between September 29 and October 10, 2005, Music of the Sun dropped out of the top 40 albums chart, but made a re-entry at number 40 on October 10, 2005. In its 4th week charting, the album peaked at number 26. Singles: Pon De Replay was released as the album's lead single on May 24, 2005. It received positive reviews from music critics, who praised the West Indian and Caribbean-inspired composition. However, Bill Lamb of About.com criticized the song, writing that the lyrics did not make the listener feel intellectually challenged or provoke thought as to what the song meant. The song peaked at number 1 on the New Zealand Singles Chart and number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart and UK Singles Chart. An accompanying music video was directed by Little X and features Rihanna in a club environment. If It's Lovin' That You Want was released as the second and final single from Music of the Sun on December 2, 2005. The song received mixed reviews from critics, with the majority praising and criticizing Rihanna's vocal performance. The song failed to replicate the chart success which Pon De Replay experienced, peaking at number 36 on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart and inside the top 40 of multiple other charts. An accompanying music video was directed by Marcus Raboy and features Rihanna in a beach setting. Track listings: Notes: A denotes a co-producer, B denotes a vocal producer. Personnel: credits for Music of the Sun are adapted from AllMusic. Musicians: Production: Johnny Nice. Mixed by Charts and Certifications. Singles: Release History. References.